Hello, and happy fall from your friends at the Financial Advisor Group. You see the TV format. We wanted to be like everybody else and have our breaking news for right now and just let you know some updates for 2024, like what the Social Security increase will be, how much Medicare will cost, and so forth. And it seems like today almost everything's considered breaking news, so why not call this? So as we look forward for 2024, the government has increased some of their numbers, or it released some of their numbers for what the updates will be going forward. So as we look into 2024, they have now put out that the increase for Social Security will be 3.2% for Social Security benefits starting in January of 2024. Sure, 3.2% is a little less than the past 2 years at 5.9 and 8.7. The good news here, though, if you look at the cumulative increase over the last 3 years, that's the largest increase we've seen over a 3-year period from our research in about 40 or 50 years. So that's a good thing. Our Social Security benefits are in a much better place today than they were in 2019 or 2020. Another number that was increased for 2024 is each year we're allowed to give, as an annual gift exemption, a set amount of money without affecting our estate tax liability in general. That number for 2023 was $17,000. That number is being increased to $18,000 for 2024. So again, in 2024, being able to gift up to $18,000 to individuals, as opposed to $17,000 in 2023. And if we look forward, they've also come out with what the numbers will be for Medicare. So for Medicare in 2024, most of us will see an increase to $174.70 a month, an increase of about $9.80 over where we are in 2023. So an increase, but not as big as a lot of people feared it would be, which is a good thing for 2024. There's also a slight increase to the deductible, going up to $240. Also, for about 8% of people, there is a surcharge that you pay or an adjustment that you pay additionally to Medicare. As you see on the chart on the right, you see where those start to kick in. So as long as your income is $206,000 or below, what's called your modified adjusted gross income, the good news is this is the number you get to look at, $174.70. Above $206,000, if you've heard of us or anyone refer to the term IRMA, that's where there starts to be some additional cost to Medicare. It's something, if it's affecting you, we've talked about it. Our goal is to try to keep that income below this level if possible and try to avoid some of these additional charges. But they did update that. The good news is that number used to be in the 190,000s. Now we're up to 206,000 and below that aren't affected by those additional costs. Last but not least, if you remember, there's a fair bunch of us that are still working these days. So for those of us still doing this work thing, they did increase what the contribution limits will be for 2024. For 401k and 403b contributions, the increase is about $500 more, up to $23,000 for 2024. And then when we look at things like the IRA contribution limit of what someone can put away into an IRA, that number also increased by $500, both for the traditional and the Roth, where someone less than the age of 50 can contribute now up to $7,000 in the traditional or Roth IRA. The catch-up for both stayed the same. For traditional and Roth, $1,000 catch-up. For 401ks and 403bs, the catch-up stayed at $7,500. So there you have it, some breaking news, some updates on some of the government figures they released for 2024. Social Security cost of living increase about 3.2%. Medicare cost Part B going up about $10 per month. You can contribute more to retirement savings plan, not a big increase, but still an increase. And last but not least, with that annual gift exemption in 2024, you'll be able to gift up to $18,000 per individual. Thank you. As updates come along, they didn't introduce the 2024 tax brackets yet. We'll pass that along when we get that info. Of course, we'll send out another video in the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, have a very happy Halloween. Treat those neighbors and kids nicely as they come to your door. And we look forward to a great fall and enjoy this weather. Although there was a little bit of frost on the ground this morning. I could wait a little bit longer till that frost comes. But make it a great fall. Thank you.